Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. There's my match reaction to Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2 in the Premier League. A bit of a disappointing draw in the end, despite being able to nick a point late on. Let's get into it. See, as I said, we left it late as you could possibly get. It was certainly a game of two halves. I know that's a bit of a football cliche, but it definitely was. And it's the same story we've seen again and again and again. First half, we were really good. Half time, we should have gone. We should have gone into half time leading by more. But once again, we just can't take our chances when we need to. Look, Jackson, he had about three chances inside or around the 6-yard box in the first half. Had one at the front post. He had one of the back post box saved, and he put the rebound in the side netting. He's got to put at least one of them away. He has to put at least one of them away. Especially with one at the front post, at least get on target. Out of those three chances, you only got one from target. The other two, at least get on target. We played some really good football first half. There were signs of being a bit of a scrappy game, but overall I think we played some really good football. We were in control. Of course, there was a few moments like Sanchez's blunder where he gave it straight to Bournemouth and they sort of hit the post and whatever, and they had a few chances. Then we went up the other end and countered. But realistically, that whole of the first half we were on top by miles, and we had chances to double and triple our lead, but we just couldn't do it. Look, we could have scored. We could have scored in the first minute. Really nice football to start off with. Towards the end zone, just a bit of a heavy touch, and he can't quite get there. But we were playing some really, really good football, especially up until that first goal. But we just can't take our chances. And it's the same. It was the same in all the other games we played. It was the same against Fulham. It was the same against Palace. Everton, we didn't have as many chances, but we had chances where we could have won it. We didn't take them. It was the same against Ipswich. It's just the last 5 games, they've all been the same story pretty much. We've probably dominated a half, but we haven't took our chances, and then it's cost us. So, really disappointing to say. The second half, we just lost it completely. We just lost complete control of the game. We had no control whatsoever. We just couldn't keep a hold of the ball, constantly losing it. They're finding absolutely loads of space. That midfield, whatever it was, they were finding absolutely loads of space. And so we just lost complete control, and it was almost inevitable it was going to happen. You could just tell that's how it was going to end up. It's so weird how both halves were such contrasts. First half looked pretty comfortable. There were signs about ball challenging us, but we dealt with them pretty well. And that second half, it just all went to pot. Really struggled. And as I say, we got bailed out by James. Reece James on his first time playing at home in a while in the Premier League, and he just absolutely bailed us out completely. What a free kick! I'm so happy for him. He deserves it so much. We just can't give up on Reece James. He's captain for a reason. And you just saw off that goal how much it meant for him. No one deserves that more than him. I'm so happy for him. And just hopefully we can keep him fit. But Reece James bailing us out again. Really good free kick. Obviously, it was in like the best area for a right footer, so it's good that he sort of stood up and took it. And normally you expect them to go sort of over the wall directly into the near post, but he sort of just held it round towards the back post sort of area, if you get what I mean. Really good free kick and off the post. So happy for him. And both goals were impressive. Reece James, really good free kick. The first goals were really good. Jackson gets it. He holds off, about 3 players. Produces a brilliant ball in behind for Palmer. And Palmer, it's what he does, isn't it? It's just what he does. Fake shot, keeper gets sat down, bam, right in the corner. Absolutely beautiful. From start to finish, absolutely beautiful. That's the thing with Jackson, we criticise him for his finishing. But it's just frustrating because you had that bit more composure and that bit more finishing to him. And he could be such a complete player. Like we see him later on in the game, where he dribbles, goes past a few Brentford players and hits the post from a few yards, from outside the box. That hold-up play there. He has so much potential. His work ethic on the pitch always looks good. When he's with the races, he can do the flicks he does, his link-up play, his hold-up play. He can be a really, really good player, Jackson. And he can be having a really, really good game. But like we saw the other day, he can have a good game, and it gets to him in the box, and he just, just folds. It's so annoying because look at the first goal. you see how much potential he has. He can be a really good player. He sets it up for Palmer perfectly. It's absolutely incredible play from Jackson to set Palmer up. So it's great from Palmer as well. And in all fairness, I mean, a lot of the attack didn't really have anything. Well, not anything to do, but they just weren't involved second half. I mean, second half, Palmer weren't really involved. Jackson weren't really involved. None of them were really involved second half. In all fairness, but yeah, I mean, it's just a shame. I mean, look, subs probably played subs played a massive part in the game. I mean, João Felix and Pedro Neto, did they come on too late? Obviously, they came on from Caicedo and Noni Madueke. I mean, obviously, you have to use all your subs in 3 windows. Now, for me, I would have brought Madueke off earlier. Obviously, I understand why he waited for as late as possible to bring Moises Caicedo off, because you lose that midfield stability in a game where we were struggling to get hold of the midfield anyway. But I think there's no excuse to not bring Madueke off earlier. I think he could have brought Madueke off when he brought rather Chiampon off, or when they brought Lavia off. I think that would have made sense. It was a game, once again, calling out for subs. There's something we've talked about quite a lot recently, about when there's been a game where we're called out for subs, he's left it quite late. Obviously, James for Lavia, it made sense. It was a bit disappointing because Lavia was playing really well. And we definitely lost a little bit of control when we lost Lavia, especially in our midfield. But it had to happen. It was inevitable. It was going to happen. We have to do it because we have to keep it fit. And it's really important we keep both of them fit because we saw it there the other day. They can both be brilliant players. And I think tossing for Adarabioyo made sense. Obviously, it got quite a bit of criticism online because of the timing of it. When you're 2-1 down, you bring off a centre back for a centre back. But I think it made sense. I mean, actually, I think he looked really good first half. And in that second half, he started to lose a few duels. He started to look a bit more uncomfortable. And it did make sense bringing Adarabioyo on for me. So obviously, I think, yeah, it drew in criticism for the timing. Obviously, when you're 1 down, you want attackers going on. But then you said he's made a centre back for a centre back. But it did sort of make sense to me why he's done that. And so that, I mean, them last 2, I think we definitely could have got one of Felix or Neto on a bit earlier. I want to talk about the referee, and look, I don't want to say like I'm constantly blaming the referees, because I know we have been very vocal as Chelsea fans on the referees last few weeks. But it's all in good reason. Let's be honest, it is all in good reason. I mean, look at our last few matches. Palace, we should have had a penalty, no doubt about that. How it was given a penalty, I'll never know. He goes straight through the back of him, no ball involved at all. VAR just sits there, does nothing. It's an absolute disgraceful decision. To have VAR and not give out a penalty is stupid. The Ipswich game, the penalty Ipswich got, it's clear, it's a clear as day dive. It's one of the worst dives you're going to see. Once again, we've got VAR and done absolutely nothing about it. Bloody useless. Everton, Gustos get fouls by Pickford. Once again, we have VAR, done absolutely nothing about it. Then 3 games, 3 clear decisions where we've been hard done by. And they're all they're like they're key decisions. They're decisions what changed the game completely. And once again, the other night, absolutely embarrassing performance from the ref. I think overall his performance was pretty poor. I give to the penalty was right, you can't really dispute against the penalty. But apart from that, he was pretty poor. I mean, straight away gave quite a few soft ones, but come on, let's focus on the main decision. The Brooks and Kukurea not giving that red card. I mean, I just don't understand it. There's no consistency. There is no consistency. I think it was last year we saw Kukurea over there pulled, nothing done about it. This even happened again, and Jack Stevens got sent off for it. It's happened again, and also this time they're going to do nothing about it. It just doesn't there's no consistency. Every time it happens, because it has happened a few times, every time it happens, it's a different decision. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how it can be a different decision every time. And it's absolutely ludicrous that they've not given that a red. I just don't understand how it's not been given a red. Just look at it. All you have to do is look at it and you could just tell straight away it's a red. I've not seen one person say it's not a red, apart from Iraola, who was questioning if it should have even been checked by VAR. Well, quite frankly, I think it's comical from Iraola. I mean, it's the first time a red card review has been rejected at the screen VAR in the Premier League. I mean, that's all you need to know. First time that's happened. We've had it for what? Is it 5 years now? We've had it for 4 or 5 years? That's the first time it's happened. Just look at it. It's a clear as day red card. And so a decision that absolutely changes the game yet again is Stupid, quite frankly. Poor refereeing, in my opinion. So look at the table now. We dropped down to fifth. Forest are third with 41 points. Newcastle are fourth with 38. We're 1 point behind with 37. City are 2 points behind us with 35. They're 11 points with Aston Villa. And Bournemouth have got 34 points in eighth. So all of a sudden, we're very close to dropping out of European spots entirely. I mean, Bournemouth are only 3 points off us now. So, well, I mean, they were anyway before the game. But yeah, we are close to dropping out of European spots. Obviously, last 5 games have not been ideal. We've struggled quite a bit. And we've not, we've played some good football, especially, at certain times. Even the other day, we played some really good football. But we're just struggling to capitalise right now. And you see, it's costing us. But, look, we know this team can play well. We're going to be slightly busy in the window. We've already recalled Chalobah, so some changes can be made. We're going to get a bit more depth. Obviously, things like Fafana getting injured hasn't helped. Definitely rocked our stability a bit. So, look, I certainly believe the boys can turn it around. We've got Wolves next. Will be an interesting game. So we beat them comfortably early on in the season. Well, comfortably in the second half. But they're not really an easy team to get past Wolves, so we'll have to see that. The next game, the game after Wolves, is massive. It's Man City. So if we can beat Wolves and then try go to Man City and get at least a point, then that could be really key. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So, I mean, in our last 5 league games, we've taken 0 wins and 3 draws. It's not ideal, but it could be worse. It can be worse. So I'm going to try to be optimistic. It's not easy to say we haven't been great, but I'll try. Against the player ratings and Sanchez, I'll probably give him a 5.5. I mean, the goals is a penalty and absolute smash at the front post. I don't think he has done much about the goals. Apart from anything, had much to do. Obviously, he lost the ball, almost gave Bournemouth a goal in the first half. Caicedo, 6. Of course, if Caicedo didn't give away the penalty, he'd probably have a 6.5 or a 7 region. But because he did give away the penalty, and it's a silly penalty to give away, just sort of goes from the back of him. It's not necessarily, it's not purse or anything, it's just a bit of a clumsy accident. But then they did give it away, so yeah, 6 for Caicedo. Achiampong, it's a tricky one, Achiampong, because he played really well first half, I think. Second half, I mean, he did start to struggle a bit more, and hence why he came off. So it's a tricky one to go with Achiampong. I'll probably say 6. I don't really want to hold too much on him, so I want to sort of give him a bit more than a 6, but I'll give him a 6. So nothing bad about Chiampong. I still think in the 2 or 3 games he's played recent, he's been impressive. I'm looking forward to see how we use him as the season goes on. I just really hope whatever happens he doesn't get scapegoated, because let's be honest, our defence all season hasn't been great. We've conceded a lot of goals. So whatever happens, if Achiampong is going to start playing more, I hope he doesn't get scapegoated. Carl Will, 6.5. Yeah, solid performance from Carl Will. Good stuff from Carl Will. Cucurella, I probably have to give him a 5.5. Cucurella, a very unlike him performance. I mean, he just wasn't quite at the races at his normal pace. Romeo Lavia, I'll probably give him a 7.5. I mean, he played, half in 10 minutes, but he looked really good. Energetic, all over the place, win the ball back constantly, trying to get the passes going forward. Good performance from Romeo Lavia, 7.5. Enzo Fernandez, I'll give him a 7.5 as well. Looked really good, Enzo Fernandez. Attacking wise, Key did well. His physicality wise looked really good again. 7.5 for Enzo. Really good. He could have scored in the first minute. Helped create the chance, and just that final touch a bit too heavy. Enzo looked really good again. 7.5. Madueke, 4.5. Came on for 10 minutes left. He just couldn't get himself into the game at all. Just really struggled to get himself into the game, Madueke. Real shame. 4.5. Cole Palmer, give him a 7. Looked really good first half. He scored a fantastic goal, as we've already talked about. Really good finish. But second half, just couldn't get himself involved as well. So, 7. Sancho, 6.5. I mean, it's the same story as the others. So, second half, he just couldn't get himself involved. First half looked decent. We had that double nutmeg, really nice. 6.5 Sancho. Nicholas Jackson, I mean, he's got the hardest range of all year. But as much as I want to rate him, give him a good rating because of what he did with the assist and that chance where he hit the post. I just can't see he had those 3 chances in the box and 2 of them he didn't even get on target. So I'm gonna go 6. I think that's fair. It's an average. So on the subs, Reece James. Yeah, I mean, look, bailed us out, didn't he? Okay, bailed us out. He looks really good as well. There's 3 times where he shimmied, Bournemouth defenders away. So yeah, really comfortable performance from Reece James. 7.5. Alexander Bio 6.5. K1 looks solid. Neto, I mean, came on with 10 minutes left, so couldn't massively get himself involved. So 6, I'd probably say. And Joao Felix, I'll give him 7. He won the free kick. Looked energetic. Because he wasn't on for long as well. So yeah, 7 Felix. And yeah, that's it for today then. So a disappointing result in the end, no doubt about that. But we go again. It's next up is Wolves on Monday, so we've got quite a decent rest period for the game. First time we played a Monday night game, must be in ages. Yeah, it feels like a while since we played a Monday night game. Oh, that's back of the bridge as well, that game, so that's good. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.